What's going on, guys? So today we're stepping into the world of high-end gaming with the Periphio Nova Prebuilt gaming PC. Now this machine is rocking an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X CPU, which you may or may not know is a solid choice for gaming and multitasking. But definitely the star of the show is the Radeon RX 6800 XT GPU. Now, I mean, this thing has 16 gigs of VRAM, and that's what we're talking about for ultra high quality gaming and VR gaming ready. Now, during my testing, this thing was pushing 100 FPS in pretty much every esports title and some of my favorite games. So I think for the most part, you definitely should be considering that in most of the titles you might be wanting to play. But now let's discuss the design, because I will tell you that the RS series gaming PC case is really slick. It's sleek, minimalist, and has controllable RGB, and that full pane tempered glass side panel allows you to see all of that great RGB goodness on the inside. Now, I will also say that the case is not just about looks, it's also future-proof with plenty of room for future upgrades. However, we will talk about that again here in just one second, because while it's got room, it doesn't have a ton. Now, as with most of us, I am a sucker for quick boot up times and game load times, and the 1TB M2 NVMe SSD built into this does not disappoint. Now, the other thing I will mention is there is plenty of room to expand with multiple SSD SATA ports on here, so you can expand and add more storage yourself whenever you're ready. So it does, again, have that future-proofing ability. 1TB, I did find that I was chunking away at that pretty quick, so keep in mind you'll probably want to add some more storage sooner than later. Now, out of the box, it's got 16 gigs of RAM, which is always nice to see. And the other thing that's great about it is it's water cooled, so it can stand up to those long gaming sessions without any overheating issues. Now, on top of the water cooling, the case is also super well ventilated with 3 case fans pulling all that hot air out. It's got plenty of grates on this thing, so there's just a lot of airflow going in there. So again, keeping those temperatures as low as you can, even during those intense gaming sessions, you're going to be good to go. Now, to round it all out, it also has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on board for connectivity. Again, if you're a real hardcore gamer, you're going to want to use an Ethernet port, but it does have super fast dual band Wi-Fi built in as well. So right out of the box, you're good to go regardless of your scenario. Now, another thing I want to quickly touch on is that obviously it's great to talk about raw power and aesthetics on gaming PCs, but there is also a lot to be said about the brand itself. Periphio tests their system in-house and shares real-world performance results, making this a big plus in my books because you know exactly what you're going to be getting when you're ordering a brand new PC. Now, with all that said, there is plenty of good things about this PC, but no product is perfect. So let me talk to you a little bit about some of the downsides that I think you might run into. Now, while the specs on this are pretty top-notch, the price point might be a little steep for budget-conscious gamers. And I mean that specifically because, again, it only has 1TB of onboard storage, so you're going to be probably running into a potential storage issue very quickly, especially as games now install sizes are so massive. You're going to want to add some storage almost immediately when you get this PC, so that is just going to be an extra cost. And now, while I personally love a future-proof design, right, a case that's got more expandability in areas that you can kind of upgrade throughout time, not everybody likes that. Not everybody has the ability, the interest, or the know-how to get that done. So honestly, it's, it is a selling point to a certain extent, but may not be, again, for everyone. Now, keeping with that same concept, it is future-proof, yes. However, the case is also pretty compact in regards to, in comparison, especially to a lot of the other cases out there. So while you do have some expandability space for future upgrades and things like that, it isn't a ton of space. So again, you may have to play the game of trying to figure out which components are going to fit and stuff like that. So it's future-proof, but I would say not just super simply future-proof, again, for everybody. So again, it's, it is a selling point, but definitely not quite as widely available as a much bigger case might be. But then again, it is compact, so you got to kind of balance it out there. So summing everything up, the Periphio Nova is a legit VR-ready, high-end gaming machine out of the box. It's got the looks, the performance, and from everything I've seen and read about the company, reliability. But keep in mind your budget and whether you're up for future upgrades and wanting to do any of that stuff. The other thing I will mention quickly, though, before I move on from this video, is that yes, this is their premium version of their PCs. They make a ton of other gaming machines at all different price points. So definitely find the computer that, one, matches your needs for the games that you play, but also matches the price point that you're trying to accomplish. Not everybody can afford the most expensive PC out there, but then again, not everybody needs the most expensive PC out there. So do your research, find one that you like, find out if it's going to run the game you want, and go with that one. Save yourself some money. But Periphio has done a great job overall, so definitely consider checking out their PCs. So that's it for me, guys. If you have any questions, please hit me up down in the comment section below. I would love to answer those for you. But as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.